Hi guys, welcome to this video. This is Dr.M.MOORTHI, working as assistant professor in the Department of Automobile Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the various stages of combustion, a spark ignition engine. So this is the lecture series of the subject called automotive engines and emission control. So in IC engine, if inlet and exhaust valves are closed and then piston moves from bottom dead center, that is the called BDC, bottom dead center, to top dead center, the compression will take place, and similarly from the top to bottom expansion will take place. So generally we have four stroke. If you take a four stroke SI engine, so we have intake stroke, compression stroke, expansion or power stroke, and finally we have exhaust stroke. So during suction stroke, the air fuel mixture is feed into the combustion chamber, where the piston from top dead is moved from top to bottom dead center, and during the compression stroke the piston will move from bottom dead center to top dead center. So where the air fuel mixture will be compressed, so it attains the higher temperature and then pressure. After the compression stroke, the piston from top dead center is moved to the bottom dead center, so that the expansion stroke will be taking place. So this is what the various stages of various strokes happening in the spark ignition engine. So if the combustion does not take place during this process, the pressure and then the pressure versus crank angle diagram obtained is known as motoring curve. So if there is no combustion, means it is called as a motoring curve. And after that, theoretical pressure theta diagram, where a spark occurs at TDC, the pressure suddenly rises due to combustion, and then expansion of combustion products take place. So the first diagram, the pressure crank angle diagram without combustion, that is the non-firing. So initially see yeah, it's compression start from a BDC and then TDC, again it from TDC to BDC. So there is a compression and the expansion stroke is taking simultaneously without combustion. So that is, it's called the motoring curve. Then so next one is if with the combustion. So during the compression stroke, the piston will move from BDC, bottom dead center, to top dead center. So 0 to 180 it is moving, and then it once it reaches the top dead center, while the spark is applied, that is with the help of a spark plug. If you take a spark ignition engine or diesel engine, petrol engine, a spark plug is applied. So where the spark plug will give the spark, and then once the spark applied, the combustion process is taking place, and then this curve moves from once the combustion process take place, the pressure will get increased. So once it rises the maximum maximum pressure, that is the maximum pressure attained during the combustion process, while the entire combustion process is completed, the entire fuel is burned completely. And then after that, and then the expansion stroke is starts, and the pressure is getting released, and then gradually, and then the pressure is goes down. So this is the difference between the pressure versus crank angle diagram with firing, that is without combustion and with the combustion process. In the first curve there is no combustion or there is no spark, so that the compression process is taking place, and then simultaneously expansion is completed. So there is no combustion. After the second one, once the compression process is over, and while the spark is applied, and then the compression, and again the combustion process or the burning of fuel is taking place, and once the fuel is completely burned, and then the maximum pressure is attained, while it reach while the fuel is completely burned, and then the pressure is getting released during the expansion stroke. So the actual pressure theta diagram with the combustion is very complicated, but as per this figure it is divided into three stages, namely first stage A to B, it is called ignition lag, and the second stage B to C, that is a flame propagation, and then stage 3, that is a C onwards after burning. To achieve the maximum advantage of high pressure generated during the combustion, the peak pressure should be after and near the TDC. If the peak pressure is before TDC, it produces negative force on the piston, which may damage the piston and piston rod and crankshaft. So if the peak pressure is after and far from TDC, the force generated due to combustion cannot be fully utilized. So considering the fact a spark timing should be selected that the maximum pressure will be after nearing the TDC. So this is what explained in this curve. The curve, the motoring curve represents there is no combustion, that is the without combustion, and then the fired cycle, it indicates the with the combustion process. So A to B is a spark applied, and then between A to B it's the ignition delay, and then B to C is the propagation of flame, and then after B C, the entire fuel is burned, and then it is how it is considered as a C to E, it is the after burning. So this is what the combustion process is taking place in the CA, that is SI engine.